Hello my people, now welcome again to Thrive Agro Solutions. This channel now your trusted channel for smart farming, very powerful tips on crop protection and how to correctly use agrochemicals for the Nigerian and African farmer. So if now your first time wey you see this channel and everything where I dey talk they resonate with you, maybe you be farmer, you be new farmer, or you don't tell for farming just to gain some more experience, make you try subscribe. But if you know anybody where this channel go make sense for, please try and share so that the person go fit benefit and the person go fit get better results. So today I want to talk about something that is very important for anybody that is planting maize and rice. I want to break down the use of post-emergence herbicides, and I'm going to focus specifically on maize and rice. We're going to talk about active ingredient in Nicosulfuron. I'm going to also talk about Bipyribac-sodium. I'm going to talk about Quinclorac Pyrazosulfuron-methyl. I'm going to talk about 2,4-diamine, and I'm also going to talk about MCAP. Now all these now active ingredients for different chemicals wey dey popular for the Nigerian farmer, wey dey popular for the market. Now all this chemical no be beans, so if you apply am well your farm go clean like bar air, and the truth be that. But if you misuse am boom, you go just kill all your crops or spoil your yield. So make you listen, make you sabi the correct way to apply these chemicals, the correct way to use this chemical. That is why I'm here. Now let me explain which one I'm going to explain rather which one you go fit use for maize, which one you go fit use for rice, which one you go fit use for both of them, how then they work. I will explain in detail. I will also talk about the measurement. We use benchmark of 15-liter knapsack sprayer. So the measurement where you go put inside 15 liter, so that you go fit do the work where you want make you do, and also how to apply these chemicals so that it no go harm the crop and it no go harm you. So even if you be expert for farming, maybe you don't dey use chemical farm and the rest, or you just dey start, this information wey dey for this video go clear your eye, go give you more understanding, more insight, so that you fit do a better job when it has to do with post-emergence herbicide for maize and rice. Now before I begin, especially for people who no understand anything about chemical or post-emergence herbicides or the rest, make I try define wetin be post-emergence herbicide. When we talk about post-emergence herbicide, chemical wey be post-emergence, wetin we mean? We are talking about the chemical that you spray after your crop don't germinate. Like let's say you plant maize, you plant rice, you come dey see 2 leaf, 3 leaf, they don't come out for ground. The chemical wey you come spray on top to kill the weeds and leave your crop so that the weeds no go compete with your crop, na im dey call post-emergence herbicide. Unlike pre-emergence herbicide, we dey spray am on top ground even before the weeds germinate, even before the crop germinate, we dey spray am underground. So these ones they spray am on top actively growing weeds. Some of them they be systemic, some of them they be contact. Now when we talk about systemic, we dey talk about chemical wey go enter inside the system of the plant, go enter inside the sap of the plant in order to kill it from inside, go fit enter even down to the root. Nísìí nípa àwọn chemical tó ń pè ní systemic, àwọn ìyẹn tó máa ń wọ inú ewé koríko tó máa ń pa wọ́n láti inú. Wannan magani yana shiga cikin jikin ciyawa din nan, zai kashe har daga jijiya. But when we talk about contact, that one na surface dey work. Any place for the plant where you touch, where the chemical touch, na that point na im go kill. Na the one wey dey mean say na contact herbicide. I àwọn chemical tó jẹ́ pé ibikíbi tó bá fọwọ́ kàn lórí ewé yẹn ibẹ̀ ni á pa. Irin wancan contact maganin da muke kira contact shine kowane wuri da ya taba akan ganyen akan ciyawa din nan shine zai kashe, ba wai zai shiga ciki. Now I want us to focus on Nicosulfuron. We get many brands for inside market. We get Nicosil by Lion Seal, we get Instant Kill by Wakot, we get Nicotex by Vatex, we get Guard Force by Jubeli, we get Meafrom by Meagro, we get Chemtrom by Multichem. We get many brands within inside market, but mainly the active ingredient na Nicosulfuron. If you see am, so na the one wey they use for post-emergence herbicide for maize. E dey kill grass, e dey kill broadleaf weeds inside maize farm. So na the way the thing dey work. Now the way e dey use kill the weeds na to inhibit wetin they dey call acetolactate synthase, ALS. That enzyme wey dey continually produce new tissue for weeds, wey dey cause the weed to grow, e dey inhibit that enzyme, so the tissue no go produce again. Therefore the weed go dey on top life support. The weed don go be that, because no new parts dey grow again. And Nicosulfuron, if we wan spray am, we spray am inside 15 litre. The measurement na 60 to 80 mils inside 15 litre knapsack sprayer, especially for Nicosulfuron wey be 4% soluble concentrate, abi wey be if na the granules, that one na like 75%. We spray also during when calm morning, when the wind no dey plenty, you understand, so that the thing no go on top the crop. Now e good make you spray, especially when the plant never start to dey yield maize cob, you understand, because if the chemical touch the cob, e go fit cause another problem. So e good make dem spray at 6 leaf stage of the maize. So e good make you just take care of the weeds very very early, so that your maize no go vex. Very very important. And so we dey use Nicosulfuron. The next one wey I wan talk about na Bipyribac-sodium. That one na specifically for rice. Dey spray am on top rice. The brands wey come dey for market wey dey common, we get Agriforce by Jubeli Agrotech, we get Pirigold by Lion Seal, Microtop Shot by Meagro Limited, Rice Hop by Agrofest, Bis Rice by A Marshall. And another common brand wey dey inside market. But the major correct active ingredient name na Bipyribac-sodium. You see am, and e good for low land rice field. Na herbicide wey dey handle so many kinds of weed, broadleaf weeds, sedges and grasses. And the same way wey Nicosulfuron dey act, e dey inhibit ALS enzyme. So no new cell, no new life of the weed go continue to multiply. Therefore go stop the growth of weeds. Na so the thing go kill am. Now the dosage for 15 litre sprayer na 35 to 50 mils of 10% soluble liquid formation. Mainly they come like 100 mil like that. So you go see 100 mil Bipyribac-sodium, 10% soluble liquid concentration. And so it go come inside the bottle wey they go use. 35 to 50 mils go fit use for 15 litre sprayer. And e good make they apply am 10 to 15 days after transplanting or direct seeding of rice. 10 to 15 days or 10 to 20 days after transplanting or direct seeding of rice. At that time wey e good make dem apply am. So ó dẹ̀ ṣe pàtàkì kó má pẹ́ jù tí èèyàn bá fẹ́ fi chemical yìí sórí ìrẹsì tó wà nínú oko. Ya kamata a fesa kada kwana yayi yawa sosai in za a fesa akan shinkafa din nan, ko kwana 10 zuwa kwana 20 in an shuki. Yawwa haka ne ake fesa Bipyribac-sodium din nan na shinkafa wanda zai kashe ciyawa a cikin shinkafa. Now I want to talk about another very very good herbicide. This herbicide na combination of two most of the time wey dey spray on top rice. Quinclorac and Pyrazosulfuron-methyl. Quinclorac and Pyrazosulfuron-methyl. E get many versions. Kundia na from Agrofest. Shindia na from A Marshall. Bond First na from Jubilee Agro. All this one na brands wey dey for inside market. And this combo na very very good combo of two different chemicals wey dey mix together wey go help you fight broadleaf weeds, e go help you fight sedges, e go help you fight grasses. Na like tag team, you understand, tag team wey dey for wrestling, you understand, the two of them. Now the mode of action na like this. Quinclorac, that first chemical, e go twist the weed, e go make the weed swell, while Pyrazosulfuron-methyl, that one na ALS inhibitor, just like I talk about the way those other chemicals dey work, how e go inhibit that enzyme wey dey make am produce more tissues, make the wheat dey produce more tissues. So now the dosage, if e come in terms of liquid, the meal you go fit use 60 to 80 mils for inside 15-liter knapsack sprayer. But e go good make you just check the formulation, check the label before you use am, and you fit use small surfactant, you fit put small detergent to make the thing to work, make e stick for on top the body of the leaf. Now normally we dey apply am on top rice when rice never cover ground. That's about 15 to 25 days after planting. E go good make you understand say this chemical, you need to follow the correct direction. If you no follow am, you go fit spoil your farm, you go fit clear your farm. No go spray rice when the rice dey stress. E mean say rain no fall, you no get water, or when rain come heavy too much, water come plenty, you come go carry the chemical, you dey spray, and kuma the water don plenty for the rice. You see say the rice dey struggle to live, the water don plenty, or the water no dey at all. If you spray this kind of chemical on top that kind of rice, you go fit clear your rice. So follow precautions. Caution. The next chemical wey I wan talk about again na the one we call 2,4-D-amine. We get different types. We get aminophos by Jubilee Agro. We get different types. 2,4-D Marshall. That one ma dey inside market. Now wetin we mean by 2,4-D? 2,4-D na 2,4-dichlorophenol acetic acid. 2,4-dichlorophenol acetic acid na post-emergence, specifically to target broadleaf weeds, and e no go harm grasses. Any leaf wey dey like this na e go target, but the one wey dey long like the one for maize and rice, no dey target am. You understand? And the way e dey inhibit plant hormone wey go make the weeds to go confuse the growth of the weeds, the system of the weeds. Na so the 2,4-D na im dey work. E go just mess up the way the weeds dey grow, the brain, e go just make am, from there the weed go die. Na so 2,4-D dey work. Now the best use for 2,4-D na for maize farm. If you notice say for your farm you no get much of grasses but broadleaf weeds dey, 2,4-D is best. Make you just apply am for your maize farm, you just kill all the grass. Ganye dey nan shineze kashi zeberi soran. And it's not so good for rice, especially when the thing be lowland rice. If you wan spray 2,4-D for rice, make sure say the quantity dey very low, the concentration dey very very low. And that na when you see leaf for inside your farm, at that time you go come spray. If you wan add 2,4-D small, dosage for 15-liter na 90 to 120 mils of 2,4-D, 72% soluble liquid, 72% soluble liquid na you go put for inside 15-liter. Wey you go take spray. You fit put small liquid detergent too to make sure say the thing dey okay. Now 2,4-D we dey apply am most of the time, I tell you, for na for maize between 2 to 4 weeks after maize planting. If you notice say leaf plenty for inside your farm, 2,4-D to clear all the leaves for you. The target time is 3 to 5 leaf stage for the maize, so that you'll be able to arrest early weed growth. Just like I talk, no use am for rice farm. We dey hardly use am for rice farm. If you wan use, na small quantity at all. Na small quantity na you go put for inside the rice farm. Now, kada ku fesa 2,4-D akan shinkafa domin zai ya kashe ta. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, fún chemical 2,4-D, ẹ ra tẹ́ bá fi, especially fún ìrẹsì, ó lè pa ìrẹsì tí kíní ẹ̀ bá pọ̀ jù. Now, the weed control for 2,4-D, 2,4-D is a very, very strong chemical. If you touch am with your hand, it go dey burn your hand. So, e dey very, very corrosive. We get pigweed, we get water leaf, we get sponge, black shades, and other broadleaf.